Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making a video on knotless frontal braided wig. I'll be using 13 by 6 frontal net. Then I go in by sewing the frontal net down to the wig cap with my needle and thread, making sure it is neat. Then I'll go in by cutting the excess wig cap because I won't be using this. Cutting it slowly so that it won't affect the lace net. This is how it looks after cutting it. I already started braiding. This is how it looks. Now I'll be showing you how I achieved braid on the wig cap. These are the braids I did off camera. This is the spacing so that it won't be bulky. Then taking little extension, passing it through the wig cap with my crochet pin. This is how to go about it. I'll be taking in little extension through the wig cap, then I'll take a bigger portion of the extension. This is how, so I'll tie it, then start braiding on it. This is how to braid. If you don't know how to braid, this is how to go about it. It's very simple. Just practice. All you need is to practice it. You just have to braid. This is how to join extension. If you feel the braid is not long as you like, you can add little to the tip. This is how to add it. This is how to go about it. Then this is it. It's very simple. As you can see, it is neat. Making another braid, passing the extension through the wig net. This is it. Adding a bigger size, then tie it together. Then this is it. Be careful when using the crochet pin, because when the extension you are passing through the net is too much, it can tear the net, so you have to be careful when passing it through. Next thing, I'll be passing the extension through the wig net and the lace net so it can cover the lace net and the thread. I'll be braiding like I did the other time. When making yours, make sure the braids on this line are more closer than this. I later closed it because I don't like how it was showing. The thread was a little bit showing under, so I had to close it. Oh, I forgot. This extension is from Darling product. It's super braid also. I can't remember. It's a bigger size extension. It's very affordable and has a good quality. It lasts. It's very okay and the texture is fine. I already ventilated some off camera. This is the measurement of the square is 1 inch by 1 inch. This is the center, the middle of the net. I did a lot of mistakes while making this wig because this is my first time. That's how I measured it. I did some off camera already. Then I'll be showing you how to ventilate. Pass the crochet pin through the net, follow the lines you've drawn already. Then you take 2 strands of hair. This is how to, as you can see. Then make sure you leave a space, a line in between the hair. Do you understand what I mean? You leave a space in between the extension. When using a crochet pin, you have to be very careful because the pin can tear the net, and the holes are tiny, they are very small. Opening it. Don't forget, ventilate, leave a space, then ventilate, leave a space, ventilate, leave a space. That's how to go about it. It's as simple as that. The mannequin head I'm using is a plastic one. The rubber one I have is not as big as this, and I don't want to make any mistake. That's why I decided to go for the bigger one. As you can see, it's not easy for pin to enter. That's why I used nylon to cover under, so that the crochet pin will easily go under the net. I finished ventilating one side of the net. This is the side I've finished ventilating, so I'll go to the other side. This is how I measure it. Measure the lines depending on how big you want it to be, depending on the size you want. Make sure the squares are identical because they can't be of the same size, but make sure they look alike. One will not be too big than the other. If you're a beginner, start ventilating from the back because it helps a lot. Like, you use the back to practice. When getting to the front, you would have gotten it better. So start from the back. Oh, I forgot to say this. I ventilate 2 lines on each side. Like, on one side I ventilate on 2 lines, like 2 rows. On the other side I ventilate 2 rows. That's how it is. This is how it looks. I already braided some off camera. Losing the braids I did to get it out of the way after ventilating, combing it. Then I'll be applying my styling gel on it so that the strands will gum together. This is how to apply it. I apply little so that it won't be too sticky. This is how to make knotless braid. You divide it into three, as you can see. Braid it up 4 times. Then you add your extension. It's a simple step. Make sure you hold the extension down very well. Make sure it is tight for a neat result. And make sure the extension are of the same size, so the hair will be of the same size. There won't be no difference. Next, I'll go in with my scissors to trim the braid for it to be neat. After trimming, I'll pour hot water on the wig. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more trending hairstyles. This is the finished look. Drop a comment on what you think about the hair.